Talking to random people may seem scary, but as an upcoming journalist, you have to break that shyness. You have to enter into the real world, interview people, and find stories. Our guest today is an NCC journalism major who will share his passion and experiences for writing and where he hopes it will take him into the future. The Humanities Mass Communication Department at Norwalk Community College presents Person to Person, the show that introduces you to some of the most interesting people you've never met. And now join our host, Christian.
Hello and welcome to Person to Person. Our guest today will be an individual who has a love for writing and has incorporated it into his day-to-day activities. He is an editor-in-chief at the NCC Voice. Now I'd like you to meet our guest, Edison Escobar.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming. So, how are you doing today, and can you tell us about what made you want to do journalism?
I'm fine, thank you. I really like to write, so that's what attracted me to journalism. And pretty much I joined the newspaper because the editor-in-chief at the time, she came to my classroom. She was like, promoting it. She was like, would you guys like to join? And at first I was like, not sure. Mm-hmm. But then she was like, we have pizza parties every few weeks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I was like, I'll join.
Huh.
But then when I actually joined, it was a lot of fun. That's what made me stay.
Oh, that's great. So I'm sure you've been here for a while, and you have plans for the future. So do you have any plans on where you want to transfer to and what you want to do there?
Yeah, I actually got accepted into UConn Stores.
Nice.
So I'm going there next semester and just going to keep studying journalism.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So can you tell us how you got involved in the newspaper?
Yeah, so it's pretty much just the editor asked me to join. And I was there for one semester as a writer, and she transferred somewhere else. And then that was when they asked me if I wanted to be in charge. So I took the position.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool. So, are there any stories that you like writing about, whether it's sports or the weather or just drama or celebrities or anything?
Well, personally, I'm really into film and sports. So I like basketball. So those two things I like to write about a lot. But when it comes to school, we write about
anything.
Yeah, anything. Yeah.
Cool. So, what other events do you cover for like club-wise? Do you cover like the A-wing section or West, East?
It's pretty much anything going on at the school, like any major events. Like we did the storytelling event for the past issue. That's always a pretty big story. You know, we cover graduation. Anything really going on at the school.
Mm-hmm. So, have you done any internships involved with anywhere time soon? Or?
As of right now, I'm just writing for the paper at the school. But definitely I want an internship, probably in New York, like somewhere, like a bigger scene than Connecticut.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool. What is your dream like when you finish college? Like after all your learning is done, do you want to be working at the New York Times or what do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, I would just like to get a job writing. It doesn't have to be the New York Times or really anywhere. And I think writing is going to be more online based in the future. I think newspapers are kind of dying right now.
Yeah, because everything seems to be very digital.
Everything's digital. Nobody reads paper anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it might be hard, but if you have a passion for it, I'm sure you could find a job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've met someone today who has shared with us his passion for writing and where he hopes it will take him in the future. I'd like to thank Edison for stopping by today and thanking you for tuning in for today's edition of Person to Person. We hope to see you soon. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
This has been the Person with your host, Christian, directed by Jennifer Edward. Our guest today was Edison Escobar. I'm your announcer, Hunter. Person to Person is a Norwalk Community College student production.